Hi everyone, this is Connie from Connie's Creative Creations. Today I'm taking part in a Plaid Ambassador collab. There's a lot of us involved. So we're going to talk more about the details in just a moment, but let's go ahead and get started. I am a Plaid Ambassador, so let's get right to it. All right, this is it's a heart, a wood heart that Plaid sent me. And I am using Waverly Ballet Slipper, and I'm just coloring it, or not coloring, I'm painting it this beautiful pink. Now, Waverly is a Plaid product, and so I just barely got this color, and it's a really soft, dusty pink. I really like it. So after I get this completely painted, which didn't take me long, and I only had to put one coat and then like little touch-ups. That's one nice thing about chalk paint is it has really, really good coverage. And excuse me for my voice. My allergies are ripping my throat up, so it gets me every January. So, yes. I'm sorry about my voice, but okay, so I'm painting the edges too. I didn't want you to see the bare wood. Now, I don't worry about doing the back because this is going to be hanging up. Now, these are some little hearts that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm using this Folkart pink, and I cannot remember the name of it. I will put it in my description box, and I'm painting some of these hearts this color. Some of them are already red, and some of them are natural. The ones that are natural, I'm painting this pink, and then I'm painting some of them white, and the white is Folkart white. I think it's Adirondack white. And Folkart is also a Plaid product as well. Most of the paints that I use are Plaid, and I have loved Plaid products for as long as I can remember. Okay, this is some words that I cut out on my Cricut, and I'm actually using BB Craft vinyl. I'm a BB Craft affiliate, and so I got this vinyl, and I actually really love their vinyl. It's really easy to work with, so I'm just going to weed it out, and the words that I put on there is be mine. So yeah, I'm just going to weed this, and you'll see how easily this stuff weeds. Of course, I've come a long way on my weeding process, learning how to do it. And yeah, as you can see, this just literally peels right off. It's such a good vinyl. And on my Cricut, I put premium vinyl. And you can see it just weeds so good. It's so satisfying to watch it weed like that. And then I'm going to use clear contact paper to transfer it onto this heart. And you can see how easily this just peels off. I have no problems with it pulling up the letters, pulling any paint off, or anything. Plus, the contact paper that I'm using, I burnished it, which means, well, I don't know if that's the right word, but I stuck it to a towel a couple of times, and that kind of made it sticky, but not too sticky. And right now, these little hearts had a little foam on them where it was sticky, and I decided to take that off because I don't want a chance of it falling off. And then that way, I'm just hot gluing these little hearts onto this heart, on the heart. And then I'm going to make a Valentine's bow, and you'll get to see me do that. And while you watch me make this bow, of course, I'm a little bit out of the camera view. I'm having issues doing that. I think I have it right, and then I don't, so I'm still working on that. But there is a giveaway in this for this collab, and it's a $40 giveaway, which is Plaid products, and it's Plaid sponsored, so it will be them sending out the stuff. Now, you don't have to buy anything, just like my my video and leave me a comment. Now, we're supposed to pick a special my favorite Plaid product, and I haven't said it yet, but it's something I use every day. Every time I craft, I use this product, and it's a product that I absolutely love, and I have been using for over 30 years. So you can see I'm getting that bow on there, and I was gonna cut the tails into dovetails, but instead I just did on an angle. Now, the product I didn't use in this one, but I end up using it in the next two. I don't know if you see me use it in the next one, but I use it, and then I definitely use it in the last one. So, and it is my most favorite, and that's the name you're going to want to put in the description box. And you will have 1 week from today to enter into the giveaway, and yeah, and hopefully you will win. Plaid is an amazing company. So let's get to more of the information. Now, this is a huge group of Plaid ambassadors, and there's more than these. This is just the ones that are in this collab, and we all are ambassadors. We all love Plaid. We all use Plaid. Like I said, there's a giveaway, and it's sponsored by Plaid. And Indiana Jones is the one who's putting this on. All right, let's get to the second project. I'm using Crimson Red, the ballerina slipper, and then the other pink that I forgot to write down, which I'll put in my description box, all three of them. Plus, I'm going to be doing the Folkart Adirondack White as well. Now, these are all, like I said, Plaid has many brands. They have Folkart, Waverly, Apple Barrel, Cream Coat. They have Mod Podge. They have a lot of different ones. So I'm just taking these little squares. Now, these are 3 inches by 3 inches. I bought them from Amazon. I got 72 in a pack for $12.99. I'm starting to actually run low on them, so I'm going to have to buy some more because I love these little things. They're very, very versatile. I'm thinking of getting some other, some other sizes as well. So here's the Adirondack and the Folkart chalk paint. So once I get this done, I am going to, I cut out some more vinyl letters. But first, I was thinking for some reason that the one that was going to go on the red was going to be red. I'm like, what did I do? So for some reason, I don't know, but I ended up using, I dry brushed some of the Adirondack on the red to kind of soften the color so that you could see the letters much, much better. And as you can see, I put a red heart on the white, and then I'm going to put my letters on the others. And the one that was to go on the red, they're actually all of them. I did these ones in black, and this is Oracle 651 vinyl from Amazon, and it is a 10-yard roll for $5.99, which is an amazing price. So I'm just transferring these letters over, and as you can see, this is going to say love, and then I'm going to hook them together with a ribbon, a red ribbon that is kind of ruffled on the edges. So I'm going to put that down the center, and then I'm going to put a jute hanger on it, and then this project will be finished. Okay, now this one has got my secret word, and I'm going to say it many, many times. But first, I drew a heart on a piece of cardboard, and this is the envelope, Valentine envelope from the Dollar Tree, and it just had a piece of paper in the pocket, and I decided to make it a little bit more substantial. So I've got different fabrics, red and white striped, red and white checked, and I'm going to decorate these. So here I am, I'm using one of my favorite, very favorite products from Plaid. But first, I've got to get the material cut the right size. So I'm just tracing around that heart so I can cut out the hearts. Now this, I'm just using my little detail scissors. The rest of them, I think I cut them with my pinking shears so that they don't fray really bad. But it's okay if it frays. Totally okay. So here I am just getting that done, and then this is when I'm going to start using one of my most favorite Plaid products, and that is my secret word, and it is the Mod Podge. I love Mod Podge. Mod Podge is one of my most favorite items to use. I was introduced to it over 30 years ago. This is the matte finish, and I'm just hooking this fabric right onto the cardboard, and I'm applying it generously, and then I'm going to go over the top. And because it's fabric, I didn't have any issues with it buckling or bubbling or anything like that. And it does dry clear. I have used this as a glue. I've used it as a protector. I've used it as so many different things. the first time I think I remember making it is I made my husband a huge Kramer. I took a poster and I put it on this wood, and I used Mod Podge to put it down, and that was my first indoctrination to Mod Podge, and I absolutely loved the way it turned out. I used puffy paint to raise up the frame. It was a beautiful project. Here I am just drying this heart with my heat gun, my Darcy heat gun, to make sure that it is all dry, because I wanted to continue working with it, and it was trying to bow up, and so I was bending it back to keep it from bowing because I need it to stay flat. Okay, then what I end up doing is I start cutting out, made sure it would go in there, fit in there, and then I started cutting out. I took this paper heart and I started cutting it smaller and smaller, and making, cutting more fabric out of it so that I could have smaller hearts. And I'm going to layer them on top of this heart. And as you can see, I'm just tracing around these different the fabrics so I can have different hearts, so that I can layer the hearts onto the original heart. And like I said, I'm using the Mod Podge to put down each one of them so they all stick together. And this is going to have the 4 layers: red, white, striped, and then red again, and then the red plaid. And I'm going to get that all Mod Podged and sit aside to dry, and then we're going to embellish the envelope. I'm not going to paint it because I love the way it looks. So there, that is finished. So I'm going to let that set aside, and then we are going to move into the embellishing of the envelope. Okay, so I took the envelope and made sure that it would fit in there, because I didn't want to make sure, I wanted to make sure I hadn't made it too thick. And then I went to my Cricut, and I had cut out some words, and I did it in white, and this is also the BB Craft white as well. And I'm just going to put these on top of this, just like we did the other projects. And Cricut, I'm not sponsored by Cricut, but I love my Cricut. I love working with it. I just love my Cricut. Love using, and I used to do all the old-fashioned kind way of transferring, the letters, whatever. And I used to do that, and I freehand a lot. But this, I just love this. There's so many different fonts that you can get to and use. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm just putting these on, and you can see how easy this stuff, it just transfers so easy. And yeah, I just burnish it, and then I pick it up, and I can transfer it over. Now, if there, like I said, if there's any spaces on the inside, I always try to weed them before I finish the before I put the transfer paper on. It makes it a lot easier. Now this time I used a heart from the Cricut, because I wanted it to be different from those wood ones, and I needed it a little bit bigger. And so I went ahead and just did a heart there. Now I end up putting Mod Podge over this as well. I'm not sure if I ended up showing you that or not. I hope you guys like all these products. Don't forget to go down to my description box and check out all the information on the giveaway. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Oh, hit that notification bell. Click it twice. You can click on all, and you should be notified every time I upload a video. And that is free to you, but it helps my channel grow. Hope you guys like all these projects. I absolutely loved doing them. And of course, I love making Mod Podge, or using Mod Podge. You guys, call somebody, tell them you love them. Can make a big difference in somebody's life. Also, have a very blessed week and be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye.